What's up, guys? Welcome to Slops Locks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. Everybody knows that. If you've never seen the show before, do yourself a favor. Hit the subscribe button right now. Get the notifications on. You're never going to want to miss another one of these for the rest of your life. While you're doing all that, I'm going to introduce you to today's panel. It's the same panel we've had for a while now, and we're just killing it. Might as well stay the same. First guest on Twitter at DeadPresPicks, the great Matt McEwen. What's up, Matt?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, just another win last week, boys. So it's,
we haven't gotten to the results portion yet, Matt. So
I'm jumping the gun.
Hang on, we're gonna get there.
You guys got to get rolling.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, dude, it is what it is. Obviously, there were some issues for me last week. Good news is I fixed them. I figured the whole thing out. I'm all set. I'm going 3-0 today. The other guy on the show that did not hit a pick last week as well.
You didn't either.
It is at Tommy G wins again on Twitter. The great Tommy G. What's up, Tommy?
What's up, brother? I mean, listen, fuck last week. Well, fire. We all killed it last night. I know that. Fucking last night was an absolute skull fucking across the board. I'd like to spend a minute to talk about that Bengals game if you guys are okay with it, because I got some fire I need to let out. But
okay,
ready to rock this week. College basketball. College basketball's back. Ready to go.
Okay. I was going to ask you about college basketball, and I was going to ask you, are the Rams still the best team in the NFC?
Bro, you are looking really dumb lately.
When healthy.
You've been attacking me.
I'm asking.
You've been attacking me.
That's not attacking you.
But you have been ram shaming me for 5 weeks. I'm coming.
Tommy, you said they're the best team in the NFC.
Hey,
I mean,
they're 3-0. 3-0 last 3 weeks.
Just figure out what you were on so I can go get them. You know what I mean?
I still think the Bengals are the best team in the AFC. They're 4-6.
So Bengals Rams Super Bowl. You guys calling that
Bengals Rams Super Bowl? Let's go. Put it in.
So that's your first pick, Matt? Rams. Okay, well, and we'll wait till the Super Bowl to see how this
Bengals Rams Super Bowl.
That would be good shelf life, right? Would give us
I mean, it would just keep tweeting the video out, just to, so everybody can see it. It still has shelf life.
Yes, it's all about shelf life.
That's it. That's
what we look for in this industry.
All right, so Tommy, what happened with that game last night? Did you win?
Yeah, I won. I mean, we smashed. I know me and you and Matt were texting beforehand. We just fucking hit everything. You hit 4 touchdowns. Matt hit a plus 1,000. I went 5-0 on picks. I mean, we absolutely slaughtered it.
It was good.
But that was fucking ridiculous. What happened to the Bengals? What the refs keep doing to the Bengals. They can't get a call. They can't get anything. Zach Taylor needs to be fired immediately.
Wait, timeout. I got 2 more timeouts left.
Yep. They're a shame.
They can't get a call, but also Zach Taylor needs to get fired. How does that work?
Yes. Well, they can't get calls because they win in spite of Zach Taylor. They've been doing it for 3 years. Okay. He's just a fucking idiot. He uses analytics one time, doesn't use them the other time. No reason to go for 2 at the end of that game. I don't care what anyone says because it doesn't win you the game. Even if you get that 2-point conversion, you still got 40 seconds and 3 timeouts for Baltimore on the way back. You only do that when you win the game on that play. Okay. I wanted Burrow in overtime. You had the fluke touchdown up the sideline. You had Chase Brown fumble. You had Lamar throw a pick that was dropped. The face masks, there was like 16 of them.
Whoa,
that they don't call.
Time out.
Disaster.
Okay, so if we are getting mad about Lamar's dropped interception, what about the one where Burrow threw it and the guy landed out of bounds, even though he made a...
He just didn't catch it, right? No, listen, dropped interceptions happen. The fumble was horrible.
Okay, so
Chase Brown fumble.
Scratch that from the record, please.
I'll scratch that from the record.
No drop.
My main gripe, guys, and I want to know your take on it. I was screaming at the television, do not go for 2 at the end of that game. They had been struggling in short yardage the whole game. It took them 8 tries to get in from the 2 the first time.
I was the exact opposite, but in my defense, I was at bowling. I was done, but we finished early before the other teams, so we were still hanging out, and I wanted to go home, so I was saying go for it.
Matt, what do you think?
That makes sense.
I think it was too early. I would have kicked because, to your point, even if they get it, they probably would have still lost. I don't know. I think they were just in a bad spot, honestly, because their defenses forgot how to play.
Yep.
Lamar was rolling. I mean,
The thing about it, Matt, why not go for it on the first play before you call timeout when you have Chase lined up man to man on a guy he's been eating on? What's that play call?
Yeah, you can't throw to your second tight end.
I think he's the third.
On a single route with all your receivers on the Gesicki's on the left, Chase is on the left. You're running a fucking quick out to the right.
Yeah, no, the play call was not there. But yeah, they missed 2 calls on it. I mean, Gesicki got held, and that was this 2 face masks actually, or hands to the face, whatever, on the same drive that they.
Bro never gets those.
No, he doesn't. But listen, Burrow looks great. I think this is the best he's looked ever in his career. So I'm all in still. I'm still riding with the Bengals. I know I took them after the game. They're like 50-1 right now to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They got value. You can get in, you can sneak in the AFC with like 9 wins this year. I bet that can get you in the wild card. And
they got like 4 of the next 5 games are
how long before you guys are saying you can sneak in with 8 wins?
The second the Bengals lose another game.
It's every time the Bengals lose.
Every time the Bengals lose.
Every time they lose,
one less.
you can sneak in.
Rams too.
You don't need all those wins to get in the playoffs, guys.
Listen, they could win out like very easily. They played the Chargers, they played the Steelers twice, and then they played the Cowboys, who stink, Titans, Broncos, and Browns. So they should win.
They're not beating Jameis.
Tops they lose to Jameis. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope so for your sake because you guys seem to really like them. I like the fact that Tommy said 2+ touchdowns for Joe Burrow was a lock. And then
Slop just whipped his dick out.
I was like, dude,
4 like a man.
I'm going to go 4 like a man.
That was a power move. That was a power move.
You know power
move,
come
on,
dude.
Guys. Yeah. Like everyone saw that coming. Anyways, Yoshi helped me out big time. I was kind of
John. Yoshi won me.
He catches 1 ball on the first drive for 19 yards. I need 25+. I'm thinking, dude, I am killing it. I already hit a basketball play like before that, and I had Burrow still going. You know what I mean? I was just like, I am going to sweep. And then all of a sudden, he never catches a ball again. But then he catches on the last drive like God intended, and we all got paid. It was awesome. It was awesome, man.
That's all you could do.
That was a fun game. But here's the thing, man. That was all yesterday. We're more about today because it's today, and we're sports bettors, and that's all we really care about. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a nice 9-leg parlay, and we're going to sweep this time, okay, guys? I know we've said it before. That was different, though. That was before. This is now. We're going to let Matt lead off. I think we had the order wrong before. Matt was never a power hitter ever in his entire life. We had him last. I'm going to go third, okay? We're going to let Tommy go second.
Listen, this is a good sign. I never go second, and I was a 2-hitter in high school.
There you go.
Before we do that, though, let's talk money because we owe money to some people. I actually owe an apology and money. God damn, that was so bad last week. My defense, though, Tommy. My defense, Bo Nix should have had 225. I mean, he ended up with 223. I don't even want to go through what happened. He should have had it. He did not. That would have won me. But you also kind of got screwed with Downs because he was right there as well.
Jalen.
For that, we owe money because I don't even know what I said. I said I owe $125. That's what Nigel told me.
I think I owe 150.
And I gave mine to U.S. Man, see, I don't even know what that says. It's on the screen right there. If that's you, check your replies on YouTube because I'm going to send you $125. And then Tommy, for I think you owed 50 from the week before.
I had 50 and then 100, I believe. Yeah.
Very nice of you. And then 100 last week because we both finished last. We both have to give $100 out. Yep. Yours is going to go to Works Joe. I know this dude. This dude comes into the Odds Jam stream that I do Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Don't miss one of those. This guy's always there. He took Grady Dick, 25+ points, plus 425 that night. That hit.
There you go.
So Nigel picked him, I'm sure, because Nigel is a big fan of Dick. And he wanted to, you know what I mean? Hey, Tommy, don't laugh. Come on, grow up. But, yeah, so he picked Works Joe, and Works Joe is now going to get $150 because of Nigel's love of Dick.
And
we're going to move on, though. Again, we're going to start now. It's going to be you first, Matt. Tommy, you're next. Then I'm going to go twice in a row, though, because it's a snake draft. Here's the thing. Whoever finishes dead last again, you want to go $50 or 100?
100.
I'll go 100.
Jesus Christ.
100. I'm out for blood. College basketball's back.
I'm not worried at all. I haven't
finished last. Yeah, fuck that. It's Matt's time to finish last.
Nope.
All right, so it's going to be $100. Here's how you're going to get the $100, guys. Viewers at home, please listen. Please listen. All you have to do, put your best bet for the entire weekend. Could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday. Hell, it could even be Monday. I don't give a shit. Put it in the comments, okay? Best bet. What's going to happen is whoever finishes dead last, whoever finishes with the least amount of units owes $100. As we learned last week, 2 people could owe $100. I didn't even know that could happen.
And we didn't split it. That's real manly of us, by the way.
Yeah,
other shows would split it.
Yep.
We both
a lot of people
up.
were like, it should be 50 each.
That's what everyone was saying. And we said no.
Yeah, we're the only ones saying it shouldn't be. So put your best bet in the comments. Whoever finishes last, Nigel will pick you, maybe. So but your bet has to win though.
Make it a good bet. Make it a good bet. You're probably not going to win it with minus 130.
Also, to keep listening or keep watching and listening, because throughout the show, I'll bet money on my bets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why I do that, but I like betting that much. So Matt, you're first. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll start off with the Jets here, Tommy's team. We're gonna take them -3. Okay, so they're really -2 and -108. My dog's getting real fired up. All right, so yeah, well we're now my dog's annoying me.
That dog hates it.
Yeah, I don't know if the dog likes it or not, but listen, we're gonna go at -3. All right, like I said, it's normally -2. We're gonna take it -3, so we can find it at plus money. I'm getting this right now at +115 -3. So nothing crazy, but playing the Cardinals. Can't figure out the Cardinals, honestly, guys. This team better than I expected offensively. I was on the Bears last week. Unfortunately, that was not a strong result, but I am going to fade the Cardinals again. I think they snapped that streak of not winning back-to-back games. It was like they won like a couple years without winning back-to-back games. So I don't know the last time that they went back-to-back, but I do believe that they're going to struggle with this Jets team. Defensively, I think the Jets are going to have their way, and their offense it was encouraging, at least last week, with Devontae got rolling a little bit. Garrett Wilson obviously had that big game. I think the Jets could still be sneaky, guys. I think they can make some noise. Every game's kind of like a must-win at this point in the season. So give me the Jets on the road -3. I think they get it done.
What do you think about that, Tommy?
That was one of my picks. One of my picks. I think this Cardinals team is very overrated.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to have Kyler running around in circles, and I think the Jets are about to lock in. So I like that. I like that a lot. That was one of my 3.
We're 1-0 already.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to a team that I think you guys have an idea that I love. They're only -1 in this game. We're gonna move it to -2 to get it to plus money. We're gonna take the LA Rams against the Miami Dolphins. The best team in the NFC is going to be running wild on us this week. This Miami team, there is some interesting plays here from a DFS and from a prop perspective. Achane and Jonnu Smith have just been eating for a reason. I've been watching the Miami games back. They're trying to get the ball out of Tua's hands really fast, as we've seen. It's basically boom, check down to the running back, check down to the tight end, which is fine. I just think this Rams offense, now that it's getting a little healthier, little too much to handle. This Miami team, although it is a kind of West Coast kind of chunk, 5-10 yards a pop, they're not going deep enough, and I don't think you're going to be able to just chip your way into wins in this league. So I like the Rams at home against the Miami Dolphins here. I think they win this game by about a touchdown, but we're going to take the -2 plus 104 on this one.
I love it. I was on that.
Look at us. We're getting away from player props, which is
I'm done with player props anymore. I don't bet them on my site. I'm not why I bet them here all the time. I'm going to my site.
I like that you do because I love
fuck that, dude.
Give away money to the people.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to my sides. That's what I win with. Let's go.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out a way for you guys to bet these with the viewers, but it's tough because you can't just be like, tell me who's going to win, because you know what I'm saying? Like,
you can say the score.
There's only one other side they can take.
What's the score? They can predict the score.
I think that sounds like a good idea, Tommy. You know what I think you should do? You should bet somebody $25 right now. If you're wrong, the Rams do not.
There you go.
That.
There you go.
I think you
All
should give them $25.
If the Rams do not cover this, and you predict the score correctly, $25 extra bucks on top of that.
There you go.
Wow. That's wild. All right. I like it. I'm going to go to the player props because that's all I bet. I don't like doing sides and total. I'm a real man. I like the player props. George Kittle. No offense, guys. George Kittle. We're going to go 60-plus receiving yards, plus 105. I think this is a gigantic gift from the odds makers. I don't even know how this is a real line. Look, guys, they're going all the way to Tampa. The 49ers are. They got Deebo Samuel, who's banged up. They got Juwan Jennings, who's banged up. They're both probably going to play. Maybe they don't. I don't know. McCaffrey's coming back. Everyone's going to be like, oh, well, now that all these people are involved, Kittle's not going to be as involved. That's not true. That's maybe going forward, not this week. This week, they got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are not great, but somehow Baker just keeps him around. Somehow. I don't know how he does it. He doesn't have any receivers. I think they're going to – they might – if they made them play with 10 players on the field, I bet you he could still keep them in the game somehow. Like I don't know what's happening to him, but he's actually good. So they stick around. But the thing is, though, their defense is terrible, guys. Awful. So the Bucs stick around. That's going to make the 49ers have to keep throwing the ball, keep playing. Guess what? 2 teams in the entire NFL have given up more receiving yards to the tight end position than the Buccaneers. That's it. And one of those teams has played 2 extra games. So when it's time to throw the ball, when the rubber hits the road, as they say, it's George Kittle time. 60-plus yards, that's a joke. That can happen on the first drive, guys. First drive. I'm now 1-0. What do you think of that?
I love it.
First drive. I think it is.
First drive.
I'm actually really confident in that, too. So I will tell you this. I'll bet anybody $25 if he doesn't have 60 yards. So here's the thing. Put how many yards he's going to have in the comments if you want this bet. But here's the thing. Don't put higher than 60.
Yeah, it's got to be
below. I was reading the comments, and I was like, I can't believe you guys. Come on, guys. We're the smartest sports betting channel on the internet today. And we got people in the comments being like, they'll put like 68. And you're like, dude, the bet has to lose. So you can't have 68. You know what I'm saying? So make sure it's under 60, guys. Just come on, just for everybody. My next one is one that might be even easier than this one. Might be. It's a little guy called Juwan Johnson. We're going to go 35-plus receiving yards at plus 135 at ESPN Bet. Okay. All right, this could be the easiest bet I've ever seen in my life. And for one reason. The Saints have no one else to throw to. Everybody else is done. That's it. They got one guy left standing besides Kamara, but he's a running back. They got the Falcons. They're going to be at home. Must win for the Saints. Got to have this. And here's the thing. The Falcons are going to score all over them. They're all over them. It's going to be disgusting. So they're going to have to come back. Guess what? When they have to come back, they're going to throw it. They can't be throwing to these dudes they got running out there. What's the one kid's name? He has a great name. You know
Bub Means, I think.
Yeah.
Bub, yeah.
He ain't getting it done, dude. But I wish it was Bub. I wanted it to be him. It's not him. It's Juwan Johnson. He's done this in like 3 of the last 4 weeks. He's barely catching any passes, doing it too. They're throwing it to him down the field. They're going to get him again. This 35 yards, that's a joke. I thought it was the first half line when I saw it. I'm dead serious. I was like, is this the first? Are they doing first half lines? It's not, dude. I called ESPN and they told me it was for the full game, including overtime if we get there. Plus 135 for 35-plus yards. Write that down. That is so easy. 2-0. Tommy, you're up.
All right. College basketball season is upon us. Starting off hot in college basketball. Getting excited for it. This is my best sport by far. I'm going right to a game tonight. Let's get a dub right out of the way tonight on Friday. There's a mismatch tonight that this line may look a little big. I don't think it's big enough. Kansas and UNC played tonight. We're missing Cormac Ryan here on this North Carolina team. That was the key to them going from Baycott-driven fucking down in the paint team to being an elite team last year. They have no shooters on this North Carolina team. Kansas is going to come out and just run them out of this gym, I think, tonight. I think you could look at a Kansas first half line here, Kansas full game line. Obviously, we got to get the plus money. So I'm going to basically go to Bet Rivers here, where the line is 7. I'm going to move this up to 8 plus 100. Kansas -8 plus 100 on Bet Rivers. I don't be surprised if this game is like 15-4 right out the gate. I really think Kansas is going to boat race them. I think North Carolina is like a probably 23rd or 24th ranked team in the country, not top 10. So I think we're going to see them fall as the season goes on. Like we said with Florida State and Michigan, not that bad, but Kansas in a boat race today.
I like it. I like it. I'm excited to get college basketball back. Matt, you're a college basketball guy.
Matt's right at it too.
Yeah. Love college basketball, but yeah, I'm all over Kansas tonight. I took them first half. I
like the first half.
This reminds me a little bit of Tommy, that Gonzaga Baylor game. It was very similar, right? Line, and then Gonzaga just beat the brakes off them.
Yep.
That's what I kind of see. I agree. I think
I couldn't decide, Matt, first half or game, and I'm like, listen, if they route the first half, they should run the game. But yeah, I like the first half for sure.
I think they rolled tonight. The college. Listen, this is the best time, right? Wait till these tournaments start and they just play all day like that. That's when it gets real.
I'm so excited.
College basketball is very fun.
It's fun. It's fun all day.
Easiest sport to bet too.
Yeah, why do you say that, Tommy?
Because I think it's very, as long as you're a contrarian college, like that's why I think me and Matt do so well in college basketball. It's tough, right? If you're a great NBA bettor, you're probably not that great at college basketball. Matt's good at everything, and vice versa, because college basketball is very contrarian. If you just lean into uncomfortable lines in college basketball, you could hit like 65% throughout the season. You just got to be willing to be like, this looks stupid, I'm betting it anyway, and not take the chalk, not take the easy bets.
Yeah,
like tonight, who's not going to take North Carolina +8, right? Yeah. They're going to see the name, they're going to take it, and they'll probably lose by 20.
I like it. All right, Matt, stop stalling, man. You got two coming up here. Do us all a favor, though. Give us a little pause in between the two.
Okay.
Just so we can kind of soak it all in. You know what I mean?
You want to absorb your greatness.
Yes. Yeah. I'll see if you guys like this. Now, listen, this pick pains me a little bit because you guys know I'm a diehard Eagles fan. But, I mean, listen, I could still win. There's still ways to get around this. I'm taking CeeDee Lamb, 80-plus receiving yards at +190. So we're going to ladder him up a little bit. You could also go 70 if you want to be conservative. It's like +120. We're gonna get a little crazy here and take him 80+. Now, the thing with Lamb, he's kind of dominated the Eagles over the last couple of years. He went for 120, 191, and then 71 last time. But his last 4 games against the Eagles, he's gotten 10 targets or more. Now, listen, Dak Prescott is out. I don't know if that's a bad thing, the way the Cowboys offense is playing this year. Cooper Rush is going to lean on CD in this game, and the game script is going to bode well for this prop. I mean, the Eagles should be ahead most of this game. I think Dallas is going to have to throw a lot, especially in the second half. So they're going to need CD to step up. Eagles secondary isn't great. It's improved. It's better than I actually thought it was going to be, but there's still a lot of holes in that secondary, and they're going to lean on Lamb in this game. So CD 80+, we're going to take for the lay, like I said, you can go 70. You want to get, real crazy here. 110 is +650. So I could see it. I could see a big game from Lamb here, but we'll ride with CD. Now here's my pause.
That's not bad. I do like whenever you take a Cowboy, just because there's a look on your face that just like you just don't like what you're saying, which makes me believe it more though somehow. You know what I mean? Because he don't want to say it, but
taking the uncomfortable bet. We just said it, right?
Yep.
It pains me, dude. It hurts.
I like it. So 80+, you're saying?
80+, yes. Okay. 80+.
It feels right.
All right, now the last one. Listen, the people are gonna hate this. I kind of hate it too, but we're gonna take the Texans to beat the Lions, boys. All right. Ooh. So yeah, Texans here.
Damn it.
We're taking them. So is that a good goddamn it?
That's a fucking goddamn. I was gonna take the Texans to beat the
Lions. Yeah. I was thinking it's a
fuck you, goddamn it.
Yeah. the public guys, it's evened out. Last night we got a little bit back with the Bengals and that primetime game with Tampa. I think that was good, right? But prior to that, I think favorites last week were like 13-1 straight up. I think this weekend's going to be a bloodbath for the public. I think it's going to be a lot of sharp plays winning. This is one of them that I really like. The line opened at 4. It's down to 3.5, so slight movement there. But the Lions this year, guys, 7-1. Everything's been going right. In my opinion, they've looked like the best team in football. I know Kansas City's technically undefeated, but they've been rolling every week. And last weekend, I took the Packers, boys, and it was not pretty. But we're going to go back. We're going to fade them. We're going to trust the line. Nico Collins is expected to be back in this game. That'll be big for Houston to get Collins back on the field. Obviously, still no Stephon Diggs, but their offense, really missed Collins in that game against the Jets. And CJ Stroud, really poor performances last time out. We're going to see a bounce back game from him. He went 11 for 30, guys. I think we could go out there and do better than that. Rough game for Stroud, 19 incompletions. I expect him to be sharp at home. Lions are due for a little bit of regression. It's a tough spot on the road. I think they lose this game. So give me the Texans here at home at +165. And now we're an asshole.
I like it.
Do you really know that was like a half? Like you love the line.
I'm a Lions guy, and
They keep winning. I
don't
get it.
know. Like they're just good. We got J-Mo coming back. That feels good. I mean, dude, this guy's been out for like guns, drugs, gambling. Like he's my guy. So there's that.
Like every time he's suspended, it's something different. That is kind of
I like that. I mean, he gets around. You know what I mean? He does what he wants. He's a no nonsense type of gentleman. And I can see it. I don't know that Nico Collins is back.
Well, he's got props up, John. That's where I'm
going. They're doing that on purpose.
You think because
he didn't practice yesterday.
That's okay. He's right. He's just
which is wild. Like when you come back from a hamstring, you would think you'd practice on Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. And then, I mean, I know it's a Sunday night game, but it's not that much later. But anyways, go ahead. More on that in a minute. But I don't mind that pick. I think the Texans are well coached. I think they're good. I mean, the Jets beat them not kind of bad on Halloween, but I think the Jets are actually not that bad. And that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like that's so that's what people are kind of getting hung up on. Oh, they lost to the Jets.
That's okay.
Jets aren't that bad. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Nico, now you're making me think if Nico is going to play. I mean, you're right. Maybe he won't. Even if
I still don't think it matters. But go ahead. I'm foreshadowing. Just keep going, Tommy, and it'll all make sense.
It'll all make sense eventually. Okay. Yeah. Maybe Tank Dell's in the works. All right. Well,
you're foreskinning. All right.
Yeah. It's a little foreskin. Never hurt anybody.
That's it. There's nothing wrong with foreskinning every once in a while. So Matt took 2 of my sides. So as I said, I'm not going to props. I got to go back to props now because my other favorite play is prop, and Matt took all my sides. So I have a couple of which are -110 that I can't move because they're 2+ touchdowns for Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers. So I got to fucking do something that I said I wasn't going to do anymore, but I'm going to alt something up to get it to plus money. I'm going right back to my boy Khalil Shakir, 60 plus 100 on DraftKings. I'm actually hoping that this game plays the way I think it's going to play. I think it's going to be a prop bonanza. I think it's going to be an over. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this. I think Flacco actually plays pretty well after guy has one bad game. Everyone starts to write him off. I think we're going to see some up-tempo play here, and I do like the over in this spot. But Khalil Shakir has been a money-printing machine for me this whole entire time. I like this spot. I like this opportunity. I'm going Khalil Shakir 60 plus, even though I said I wasn't doing props anymore. But he's been the one that I haven't lost forever.
I like it. Tommy is paying the $100.
Yeah, I got to go to prop. I have all my. I'm not going to just throw it aside. The college basketball fucking lines aren't out for tomorrow.
I know. That's how they get you, Tommy. That's how they get you. Oh, whoa. Time out. The Ivy League plays on Fridays, don't they?
Yep. Yeah, no, I got a couple plays tonight. It's just not strong enough to go and risk the Thunderdome on.
I hear you. I hear you.
I got to sweep. I got to sweep this week.
Yeah, me too. I'm sweeping because my last pick is a gentleman named Tank Dell, 6+ receptions, +118 at Caesars. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Nico Collins is playing. I don't know how on earth you would bring a guy back. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, he doesn't practice on Wednesday or Thursday.
Maybe he's just resting it up, John.
I know, but here's the thing. Like, that would be like a normal week. But, like, if you were coming back, you would think you'd do something. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He hadn't played in a while. So you would think he did anything, and he didn't. So it's like, are you slow playing the Lions? Like, is that what you think you're doing, Texans? Because that's what the NFL injury report is. It's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it literally is just it's gameplay at this point. It's all gamesmanship. So I don't know that he's playing. We'll see, because we'll find out today. Because if he don't practice today, then he ain't playing. So there is that.
Probably so.
But I'll tell you this. That doesn't make me think that the Texans can't win, because the Lions, they can't stop the pass whatsoever. And this is why this play is so good, because everybody's going to say, all right, well, they didn't look so great last week. That was against the Jets. And on the season, the Jets have given up the fewest receptions to wide receivers in the entire NFL. Okay. It's just, you can't move the ball like that against them. And that's how the Texans kind of like to move the ball, especially through the air. Guess what, though?
What's that?
The script just got flipped.
Ooh,
this week, they play the team who has allowed the second most receptions to wide receivers in the entire NFL. Here's the thing, though. Second most, it's kind of the team that the team that has the most has played 2 more games. All right. So it kind of skews that a little bit. All right. You know what I mean? Like, it's the Ravens, and they played last night. You saw what happened. Their pass defense is terrible. The Lions might have a worse pass defense than the Ravens. Okay. Especially when it comes to covering receivers. They just can't do it. Tank Dell just caught 6 against the Jets last week. Again, the Jets, best in the NFL covering the receivers. So the Lions are going to score on the Texans. We know that. Like, they're going to get theirs, but the Texans could come right back. And here's the thing. If Nico Collins does in fact play and you get scared of Tank Dell, here's what you can do. You can just hedge out and take CJ Stroud passing yards because he's going for 300 plus at that point. So it's all, dude. It's all.
I think you're fine even if Nico plays. It's not like he's going to come back and be 100%. And Tank thrived last year with Nico there. As long as Diggs isn't there,
Diggs is gone. Yeah,
you're fine.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what. The reason I'm saying you might want to take Dell now is because if we get news that Collins practiced and is in line to play, then that number. I'm sorry. When it comes out that Nico's not going to play, which I think is going to happen, that number is going to soar a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get this price again. So, yeah, who knows? But if you do agree with the take that he's fine even if Nico does play, then you wait and find out if Nico practiced today and then just take that Dell line.
The beauty of them, John, we got to do it now on Friday morning. They get to wait till Sunday. So we're good. Yep. They have an advantage.
Yep. I know. But by the time these games kick, all these lines are going to be gone, dude, because we're going to get closing line value.
Yeah.
How do we not, dude? You know what I'm saying? We have 3 of the sharpest people on the planet. How do we not get closing line value? Anyways, if my math's right, it looks like a $10 parlay. If you parlayed all 9 of these bets, would win you $14,416.37. Is that correct?
That's not bad.
You just did that in your head?
That was correct.
Yep.
It's amazing how you do that.
I've been gambling a long time, guys. I can barely read or write, but I can add up what a parlay pays.
I mean, that's fucking unbelievable. You're
awesome. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to definitely not finish last.
I'm going to get a dub today. Am I the only one with a play today?
Yeah, you got to get us started.
I got to get us started. I got to kick it off.
It's all on your shoulders.
Put the pressure on you guys as you root for your plays. I need you sweating.
But that could set the tone, Tommy.
The tone.
Rock, chalk, Jayhawk tonight.
I'm with you there.
Let's go.
All right. So remember, what did we tell them they have to do to win the 100? Oh, your best banger of the entire weekend. Go into the comments. Right now, put your best bet. If that bet wins, you will be eligible to win the $100 from whoever loses out of the 3 of us. Not going to be me, so don't worry about that. But keep in mind, you can't throw in like some minus 110. Like
one. No, you can. You're just probably not going to win.
It's not going to win. I'll tell you that right now. You got to come correct. Again, Nigel took the guy who took Grady Dick. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? He took another guy, had Rice money line. I mean,
and if you want to win, the cheat code is anything involving penis. Nigel will probably pick you.
Yes. Yep. Correct. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you don't follow any of these guys on Twitter, you should do it right now. At DeadPresPicks for Matt McEwen and at Tommy G wins again for Tommy G. I'm Slop Rules, obviously at Slop Rules. Again, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notifications. Get those on. We're going to go live today to use the tools at Odds Jam. It's going to be 4 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. We do that Monday through Friday every week. So you want to get notified whenever we go live. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.